Hello everyone, in this video, I'm going to talk about Game 3 between APBren vs Onic in the Game of Future. Like always, I'm going to start with the draft. APBren picked Faramis, Bazia, Cici, Carrie and Angela, while Onic picked Fedrin, Minotaur, Lilia, Brody and Arlott. Overall, I see that APBren choose two support heroes that can be quite hard for them if they go late game, as Faramis cannot deal enough damage that can eliminate enemy team. Carry can definitely carry during the late game, but I'm still not sure whether carry can be the only damage dealer for APBren is enough, as Onic have 2 or 3 heroes that I classify as tanky, which are Fedrin, Minotaur and Arlott. As for Onic, I think Minotaur can deal with Cici whenever she tries to poke at the backline, as he can stun Cici. So it can be quite a risky move if Cici wants to poke Onic when she is too far away from her team. Minotaur also had a heal which can help sustaining Onic in a team fight. Onic marksman is broody, and he can finishes any low APBren hero with his ult even when they are far away. So APBren can win this game if they are able to push until the end before Onic can have their full items, and if Onic able to farm and finish their item, this will be so hard for APBren to win a team fight even when they have Faramis ult. This means that APBren lineup is strong in early game, but kind of fall flat at late game. This means that they are on a timer for this match. During the first turtle, Fedrin and Baxia was having a 1v1 while Faramis and CC were at the top lane. Lilia then joined at the top and dealt some damage to APBren. Baxia then win the retry battle and take the turtle. For the second turtle fight, this is the first team fight of the game. Fedrin already started the turtle and CC was disturbing Onic. Arlott then entered this fight and Minotaur stunned Cici while Baxia stunned Arlott near the turtle. Since Cici took a lot of damage, she began to retreat from the fight. But Faramis opened his ult and everyone on APBren's side was healthy again and ready for round 2. As for Onic, Minotaur uses his ult in the middle of APBren and melted by the damage which I assume from carrying, so he tried to retreat. Arlott on the other hand dashes to join Minotaur and ended up being far away from his team, so APBren also finishes him off. Baxia was hurt from trying to take the turtle, so Brody able to stun him and finishes him off using his ult. Since Brody able to stun Baxia, Fedrin got the second turtle. So for the first turtle, there's nothing really happening here. It's just Baxia having a better timing than Fedrin and he won the victory battle. So for the second turtle, from this fight, Faramis really make it harder for Onic to finish APBren off, especially when CC was already lost half her HP and start to retreat. But thanks to Faramis ult, she can still participate in the fight and deal some damage, especially to Onic frontline, Minotaur and Arlott, which causes both of the heroes to be melted and eliminated. This make it harder for Onic backline to win. But because Onic used the time when APBren was busy with their frontline, they able to put the turtle down and manage to stun Baxia, so Fedrin able to take the second turtle. Since APBren has to support, they are very hard to take down as Angela's ult can give shield while Faramis give his team a second life. Unfortunate for APBren, Baxia got stunned by Broody, which enabled him to win the retry battle. During the third turtle, Cici tried to disturb Onic like always, but again, she got low because Brody able to hit her while Minotaur stunned her. Then Minotaur saw APBren marksman entering the fight and decided to use his ult on Baxia, Faramis and Carry, but at that time, he already got hit by maybe CC because he is linked with Fedrin, if you can see here, so Minotaur was low. But from that stump, Faramis still able to open his ult and gave APBren sustainability in the team fight, which helped his team to be able to sustain longer in this turtle fight. Again, Baxia got stunned and Fedrin able to win the retry battle. From this fight, everyone was hurt except for Angela and Broody, but no one was eliminated. Cici was doing her job, But just like I said earlier, CC will have a hard time to do it as Minotaur can easily block her from Onic backline with his stun. After Minotaur pushes CC away from Onic backline, he maybe saw APBren backline which is scary and decided to use his ult. To be very honest, I'm confused in what actually happened in this fight myself. But if we take a look at this fight slowly, we can see that Baxia, Faramis and Carry were airborne, but only Faramis and Baxia were in Faramis' ult. Fedrin uses his ult and ready to take the turtle. Maybe Faramis and Baxia will burst by Broody, I'm not sure. Then Faramis' ult is gone. I don't know who silenced Faramis here, but Baxia again got done while Carry was disturbed by Arlot. Cici tried to enter the fight again, but this time with Angela. She tried to finish Minotaur down, but since Cici is nearer to Lilia, so Cici's yo-yo goes to Lilia instead. With that, no one was eliminated. During the first lot fight, Minotaur was already lost some of his HP. Again, like previous fight, Minotaur uses his ult and Paramis immediately open his ult. Minotaur enters the fight again as Fedrin was running low and the Lord still had quarter of his HP. Minotaur got eliminated, Broody killed Baxia while CC finishes Broody off. Fedrin still able to take the Lord. Again, I'll show the slow-mo video so we can see a bit better on what happened during the fight. Here, I don't understand why Baxia want to aim at Minotaur, but I guess it is because Minotaur does make it harder for the team fight, but it is an effort to eliminate him without carry. Oops, sorry. I guess it is a good thing that they poke Minotaur as he is pretty low for the team fight and couldn't linger around for long. So Minotaur ult, just airborne Baxia and Angela as Faramis and CC was just out of reach. Faramis opened his ult which saved Baxia from Brody's burst. Minotaur then jumped again and stunned Baxia and carry. He then got eliminated. Baxia cannot catch a break and he just got hit by all the things Onic threw in the fight, and in the end, before Broody was eliminated by CC, Broody bring Baxia with him. This caused APBren to have a hard time to take the Lord. Angela uses her ult to carry, which I assume to make carry a bit harder to be eliminated while trying to take the Lord without retreat. However, Fedrin still takes the Lord and walks away. Both teams did the right thing to do, but if there's a little thing I want to nitpick about, I guess it's that Minotaur uses his ult a bit too early. Maybe if he uses his ult at the end of the Lord HP, maybe he won't die that quick during that fight and able to protect the backline from being eliminated by CC, as he is the reason why Broody did not get touched by CC during the previous fight. As for APBren, since they do not have any real front line, Baxia is the only one taking all the damage from Onic, which causes APBren to lose 3 objectives as Baxia was stunned and lost the red 3 battle. This makes Onic to always stabilize the network, and APBren couldn't really snowball and end the game fast. Maybe, just maybe that CC can try to frontline with Angela, especially during the Lord was slow. This is to avoid Baxia got stunned when he need to ready the turtle or Lord. During the second Lord fight, both Onic and APBren does not want to fully commit to the fight, so both sides were poking one another. Since Angela is a global hero, which I refer to hero that can cast their skill anywhere at the map, she pushes the bottom tier 1 tower and tier 2 tower, while all of Onic busy with the Lord. Onic, Lilia, Minotaur and Alot was going toward CC and Paramis at the middle lane. Then Baxia stunned Minotaur near Fedrin and Broody, so maybe he was aiming at Broody, but who knows. But this causes Baxia to be down and hit by Fedrin and Broody, and then he got back to the base to heal. APBren had to use Faramis and Angela out during this team fight, but none of Onic heroes were eliminated. Lilia goes to bottom lane to clear the wave while the rest of Onic was still contesting the Lord. APBren was a bit spread around the map so they couldn't really go near the Lord. Then when the Lord was low, Baxia again was thrown everything at him. He got airborne, pushed, stunned, you name it. While Faramis was disturbed by Lilia who tried to push him away so he couldn't save Baxia, but he did anyway. So for some reason, Minotaur got the last hit for the Lord and Onic takes the second Lord. This happened when Minotaur out-stunned Carrie and Baxia, so again APBren couldn't win the Red 3 battle. Faramis ult saved Baxia from being eliminated by Brody's ult, and CC with Angela disturbed the backline of Onic, but CC couldn't sustain with the high amount of damage dealt by Brody, and she got eliminated instead. During the Lord fight, APBren really struggled to enter the Lord pit area. When they actually do enter, Baxia just got everything from Onic. He just couldn't take a break. Thankfully, Faramis managed to save him multiple times now. But again, he's still unable to retreat as he keep on being chain stunned by Onic. And if Faramis didn't save him, he'd be gone from that fight for sure. Since Brody has a stun, CC couldn't really deal damage continuously to Onic. CC then ended up being too deep in Onic area where Minotaur stunned her so she couldn't run away and then got eliminated. APBren as a team was so low as compared to Onic, so CC couldn't really be saved by her team as Faramis and Angela already used their ult. With that, Onic got the Lord and lost Minotaur while APBren lost CC. So overall, Onic wins the game. I see why CC want to dive that deep to Onic backline. This can cause Minotaur to go towards the back of the fight and maybe left Vedran alone to take the Lord. However, that play was too late as Onic already took the Lord. So all eyes are on CC and even Vedran. If she wants to do that, she really needs to go in before the Lord was too low in order to distract Minotaur from tanking at the front of the Lord. For the third Lord, Angela again doing what she did previously, pushing the top tier 2 tower while Onic is trying to take the Lord. But this time, Lilia already prepared to clear the lane. So CC poked Vedran and uses her ult which linked Vedran and Arlott who was hiding in the bush. Arlott stunned CC then pushed her to Onyx's side of the map which make it awkward for APBren. Angela was forced to use her ult but the damage from Brody was too much that even Faramis' ult was used to save her. CC then got silent, then Minotaur uses his ult to Baxia and Carrie. I think Faramis uses Purify so he didn't got stunned. Carrie again got stunned by Minotaur and he got melted by Lilia and also Brody. So Carrie was eliminated first in the team fight. Arlott eliminated Faramis too as he was also low. Onic then focuses on the Lord. Baxia tried to go to the river area but Minotaur was blocking his way, causing Baxia to play passively. APBren then gave up on the Lord. Baxia proceeded to take the red buff but Arlott came and stunned both CC and Baxia. CC able to walk away but Baxia got pushed to the other side and was focused on by Onic and he was eliminated. The rest of APBren couldn't really save Baxia so they just backed away. Arlott again able to push Angela out of position, causing her to be eliminated. Then Carrie was burst down half her HP, I guess from Brody, which causes Faramis to use his ult. But even with the ult, both Carrie and Faramis still got burst down quick. Carrie was forced to heal at their base, leaving the fight to Faramis and CC. Faramis got ult by Minotaur and taken down, while CC was busy with Arlott at the bottom tower. Onic then take the crystal and win game 3. For me, CC was just doing her thing, but unfortunately he got stunned by Arlott who was hiding in the bush. She then got pushed to Onyx's side of the map. This forces APBren to use both Angela and Faramis' ult to save her from the fight. Then another unfortunate thing happened when Carrie also got stunned by Minotaur, which causes her to be eliminated. But here's the thing, even if Angela used her ult that time, it will not save her from being eliminated. Remember, CC had more HP and she still need both Faramis and Angela ult to only have quarter of her HP left. But if CC is not where she is during that time, then I don't see anywhere that is suitable for CC to go. I think it will be the same or similar thing happen like the second Lord fight where Baxia will be focused on and got stunned and may be unable to retrieve the Lord again. I guess the reason CC goes to that area is that APBren already knows Brody was near the buff. And I guess here CC just want to deal some damage to Arlott or something, but she then got stunned and almost being taken out from the fight. So my point is, APBren will have a hard time contesting the Lord with or without carry, as no one from APBren's side can really take the stun that was thrown by Onic. Then Arlott did a good stun to both CC and Baxia and pushed Baxia away from his team, which led to Baxia elimination. Faramis, Carry, Angela and CC were left to defend their base. For me, even with Angela and Faramis ult, APBren will not be able to sustain the damage coming up from Brody and Lilia, so they'll still be eliminated, but a second slower, I guess. I've seen some clip where FlapTZ said that he usually the reason why APBren lost a game, so I'll give my 2 cents on that regarding this in Game 3. Here, Flap plays CC, a hero where I see her as an annoying bug that keep on disturbing the backline. So I think he did what he should do in teamfight. Be annoying. To the front line? Nope, but to the backline. Since the nature of backline will of course be at the back, this can easily make CC to be kinda in the middle of the enemy team. If Onic does not have stun hero like Minotaur, Arlott and even Fedrin with his stun, CC can easily walk out from the area with a skill. But here, in this game, there are too many stun, so I guess she died multiple times. So if we imagine that CC didn't do what she did, can APBren make a comeback? It is still going to be a hard game. From this game, Baxia only able to take one turtle, which was the first turtle. I felt like that was the only time that Baxia didn't get chain stunned to death. So how could APBren won the game? It's just too hard. Even pick off during this stage of the map it's almost impossible. So even for me, it's GG next game. So is there any way possible for APBren to win this game with such draft? So this is a hard one. Even if CC was the one in front, it does not mean that Baxia couldn't be stunned too. There are few instances that multiple heroes from APBren got stunned together, so even with CC at the front with Baxia, it'll be impossible for Baxia to not get stunned. I felt like during the early laning stage, Onic and APBren had the same net worth, so no one really owning in the game. During the team fight, since Brody range is longer than Carry, Brody can deal more damage to the enemy team as compared to her. So it felt like APBren needs to go for pick-off kill during early stage of the game to shut down Onic from getting the items. APBren maybe can try to avoid teamfight and just finish off any low hero of Onic, but even that, most of the time during the teamfight, Onic frontline were low but the backline was almost untouched. I felt like if APBren picked Exia instead of Carry, maybe APBren can have a bit more life in this game, as Exia ult is large, so she does not have to be closer to the enemy team in order to deal damage. There are a lot of times where Lilia can be seen a bit far from her team, which maybe if Carry was near her, Carry could at least bait Lilia to use her ult, so in the next fight, maybe APBren can finish her off. But I bet APBren will be stunned by Onic frontline either way with the billions of stun. I feel like this draft is a bit too ambitious for APBren as they really need to win early game in order to delay Onic from getting the item and end the game fast. But in this game, Onic able to stabilize the network as Onic is actually ahead most of the time and no one from Onic got shut down. So APBren having a hard time to stay healthy even with 2 support in a team fight. The winning probability with this draft is so low that it is just too hard to do even for M5 champion. So that's my view on how Onic able to win game 3 against APBren in the game of future. Thank you for watching and have a good day.